Hey, what's going on, Facebook? Hey, welcome to my home office in the Jeep. What an office it is. I don't know if you're using your car for your home office, but sometimes you got to just do what you got to do. And right now, I'll tell you what, if you're struggling to lose weight, you're going to need to listen to this, because I want to share with you 10 of the biggest weight loss questions, 10 of the biggest questions that I hear all the time that maybe you have right now. Oh, there's something in here in my home office. That's what happens. You live in Florida and you have a soft top Jeep. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, it's like a moth. Let me let him out of here. See, no, sorry, there's only room for this home off dog. Good, I didn't kill him. I freed him up. What's going on? Coach Mark here, creator of the Lean Body Breakthrough. I'm putting my coaching hat. Actually, this hat is a fairly new one, and it's from Breckenridge Brewery. And I'm not even really a beer person. I just really like this hat. It's really comfortable. But anyway, you didn't come here to listen to me talk about my hats. I want to share with you the 10 absolute biggest weight loss questions, and I want to answer those for you right now. So first off, why the heck do you want to listen to me? Why should you listen to me right now? You're like, oh, who is this guy? Maybe you're coming on. Maybe you're a new friend on Facebook, by the way. Welcome. Welcome. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, I appreciate you for watching. I've been messaging and connecting with so many people. And while we may be all physically kind of contained to our home, socially, it's been pretty awesome. I've been able to meet some new people that are maybe struggling with weight loss, people just struggling with all different things. And, while my daily dose of encouragement, if you haven't checked that out yet, that's on at 8 in the morning. Today was a little bit later, but I did post. It was episode number 16, and I'm bringing you a daily dose of encouragement. If you haven't checked that out, go back and check it out. But this is not about necessarily encouragement. I want to answer the top 10, your 10 biggest questions. And I even wrote them down. I even came prepared. I'm in the office, my home office, which is the Jeep. The family took over my normal office, which is in my house. So right now I'm going to share with you, first off, why should you listen to me? I've been in this industry, the health and weight loss industry, for over 25 years. I'm in my really 25th year, so 25 years. Started out as a personal trainer. My degrees in physical therapy, went through basically a spectrum of certifications after certifications and credentialing, from nutrition to workouts, training, group fitness, all the things, all the above. Done all of them, gold certified to really the weekend warrior kind of certification. Owned a gym for 6 years, had a staff of 10, was at the most, 6 to 7 trainers, coaches, and with that, we helped a number, hundreds, probably thousands now, if I were to really look back at the number of people we've helped. And I say we, as a collaboration of me and the team of people that I've had around me, and including now. Right now, currently, I'm a coach, and I work online specifically. I help moms and dads over 40 specifically who are looking to lose weight and get in better shape, get back on a healthier path without long workouts and impossible diets. And speaking of impossible diets, weight loss, that's the number one, weight loss. Questions asked all the time about weight loss. It's always, no matter if somebody's trying to change their health or trying to lose weight, is the number one thing that comes up. One of the biggest goals in the New Year resolutions is to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to be more active. But right now, 10 biggest things. So let's get to it. Number one, the biggest question. Mark, why can't I stop eating all the carbs? Why can't I stop eating bread? Why can't I just say no to the carbs? Well, the problem with the bread and the carbs, typically they're filled with sugar. And if you know anything about sugar, it's more addictive than cocaine. So they did, even in labs, they tested lab rats in literally, you can go look it up. But they tested rats who were addicted to cocaine in this sample trial. And they put in some sugar. And before you knew it, the sugar became the addictive. They passed up the cocaine for the sugar, and we know both of those are addictive, but I would say sugar even more so, and that's been tested. So why can't I stop eating all the carbs? It's addicting. Carbs are addicting. That's a challenge. So when it comes to going out to dinner, or you wondering why you're not even hungry and you're eating the bread beforehand, before your meal, and then you're able to eat your entire meal out, or if you're making bread at home and you're just like, I want bread, it's because of sugar in bread, and that's addictive. So that's number one. That's the answer why you're, as far as question, Mark, Why can't I stop eating all the carbs? It's because it's addictive. That's pretty basic, right? Number 2, Mark, I eat salads all the time, and I still can't lose weight. I eat salads like for lunch every single day, and I can't lose weight. Okay, let me know what else is on that salad. Oh, what do you use for dressing? Well, I just typically use ranch dressing, or, I have like a honey mustard dressing, or, well, okay, how much I just pour it on. Well, there's your problem, chances are. Or I have the croutons, and I have the added things in there. I have fried chicken salad today. It was over salad and it was vegetables, but there was a big pile of fried chicken over top of it. Okay, well, that's not doing yourself any good either. And then you put dressing over top of that. So why is it hard as far as to lose weight and eating salads? Because salads typically are including other things, dressings and added things that add up in calories, putting all the seeds and nuts. And yes, it's a healthy, but if you're not careful, those can add up. The dried berries and things like that as well. That was number 2. Number 3, we're going on number 3, biggest weight loss question. Now, when it comes to pizza, Mark, I know you love pizza like I love pizza. Should I blot out the pizza? Should I blot it out? Blot the oil off the pizza? And as much as I'd like to just eat the pizza with the oil dripping, a good piece of pizza, is that honestly, if you blot that out, you can actually save probably between anywhere from 30 to 60 calories of savings on your pizza just by blotting out the oil, because the oil has fat and calories in it. And you honestly can do yourself in night. If you have 2 pieces of pizza, maybe you're thinking about, the calories in that. Well, you want to take off 150 or so calories, just blot out your pizza. So that's a question, and there's your answer. Yes, blot out your pizza. Get the oil off that pizza before you eat it. It'll still taste good. Trust me, I've done it, and it does taste good. That was number 3. Number 4. Oh, this is a good one. Please listen up to this one. Mark, can I eat as much fruit as I want and still lose weight? Can I eat fruit? I heard fruit's filled with sugar, Mark. They tell me I shouldn't eat so much fruit because I can gain weight. And I can tell you, been doing this for 25 years, and there is not one person that I've come across, not one person, who's come to me and said, Mark, I put on 20 pounds because I've eaten too much fruit. Okay, there it is. Simple. You are not going to hear this out. This is truth. This isn't like my opinion. I've never met in person, 25 years, one person that has put on 20 pounds because they end up eating too much fruit. So that is your answer to that question. No, you can eat fruit. Fruit's good for you. It has antioxidants, and there's important vitamins and nutrients that are in there. Super helpful. Fibers in there. So good for your digestive system. Really, really good. I have my clients mix up some fruit to make the sweetness in a shake instead of taking the artificial sweeteners. Get something that's more plain, or plain yogurt instead of all the added sugars in there. Dried fruit, be careful with, because they add a lot of added sugars on top of it. So just be careful with that. So you can eat fruit and still lose weight. Number 5, we got 10 of these. So if you're listening up, hang on, because these are good. These are some of the top, I don't know, probably 50 things, 50 biggest questions I hear. I took the top 10 most, and they're not in any specific order, but the 10 of the most I've ever hear on a regular basis. So next one. Okay, Mark, what should I do if I'm still snacky at night? So I'm really snacky at night. Are you? Raise your hand. Give me a thumbs up. Any of you on here, Tamara, Franklin, or Kathy, if you're snacky at night, that's one of the big things. Mark, I eat a dinner and then I'm snacky at night. What should I do if I'm still snacky at night? Well, you can do a number of different things. You can shut down your kitchen. That's hard. You can avoid snacky at night by eliminating the snacks from your house altogether. That's another thing. But the question, why am I so snacky? Chances are, if you're done for your day, if you're kind of, finishing off your day, you're chilling out on the couch, maybe now your brain is starting to relax a bit and you're watching some TV. And sometimes it's out of boredom, to be honest with you. Also, at the end of the day, sometimes your body responds to you being dehydrated with giving you hunger. These little hunger pains. So even if you eat dinner, if you're dehydrated, chances are you may even be, if you're hungry after dinner and snacky after dinner, chances are you may be dehydrated at the same time. So be careful and conscious of that. You can just do an hour. I tell my clients to cut off the time. that you go into your kitchen. You're just done. Say, hey, after dinner, it's 8 o'clock. We do the dishes, and then that's it. You shut down the kitchen for the night. You don't go back in there. Make sure you have your water. Take that to your room, to your bed, so forth. So that's that on there. So that's if you're snacky now. And I know we're all snacky. Number 6, Mark. How about those specialty drinks? Those enhanced, flavored vitamin type drinks, energy enhancing drinks, all those things. What are they worth it? Are they going to help me with weight loss? And the answer is you have to be very, very careful with that. In fact, if you're going to do anything, just juice your own stuff at home. Because a lot of times the stuff, although it's marketed and sold to you very well, these vitamin enhanced energy type drinks, they're also added with sugar. And as we go back to 1 about why can't you stop eating carbs? Because all that sugar, again, we talked about it being more addictive than cocaine. Then that sugar, again, is in a lot of those drinks. So be very, very cautious what you buy. There's some of the things that are marketed as the most healthiest, the best organic, from the earth. And you look at the back, and then there's, yes, sugar from the earth, lots and lots of added sugar. And that's why it tastes so much better than when you make it at home. But trust me, you can make things sweet at home and on your own and do so with regular fruit. So that is number 6. Number 7. Oh, this is a good one. You're going to need to listen to this one. What's more important? What's more important? The amount of calories that I consume or the type of calories? Oh, this one's going to stir the pot. So this is my biggest thing on a lot of diets, because they talk about, or even the ketos and the Atkins and the paleos and all those things, and even the restrictive calories and all that. If you're just looking at calories alone, think about this. Somebody eating, let's just say 1,500 calories and 1,500 calories. Common sense, if you're just looking at calories, if you're eating the same amount of calories, do you think the person eating 1,500 calories is going to benefit by eating healthy, whole foods, less processed foods, or 1,600 calories versus the crap, the garbage, the artificial stuff with the sweeteners and the sugars and all that stuff? Obviously. So really, truly, the most important thing is what you're taking in, not necessarily as how much. Of course, you have to balance it out, and it is important to be mindful of how much you're taking in. But here's the thing, in the last 2.5 years, I don't ask my clients to count any calories, because what we look at is what we're eating. And then we look at that mixed with how much activity is in your day and what your goals are. Those are some specific things that we look at. What your activity level is, how much you're eating, what you need based on the goals you're trying to achieve, and we work out a specific plan. So really, in a nutshell, what you're eating is more important than how much. They're both important, but what you're eating is more. All right, so next one. Number 8, we got 3 more. 8. How many hours before bed should I stop eating? I heard you shouldn't eat past 8 o'clock, Mark. I heard you shouldn't eat late at night, Mark. You know what? To be honest with you, I'll just to tell you the truth, the honest truth. I actually, for a while, a long time ago, thought that it was the same. The time of night that you ate really mattered, and it doesn't. At the end of the day, it matters what you take in a day. That's really what's the most important thing. I know people that eat 1 meal a day and they do fine. I know people that eat 6 meals a day and they do fine. I know people that eat pretty much, their schedules are different, and they eat, at 4 in the morning, and then their last meal is like 4 in the afternoon. And guess what? They're able to lose weight and do okay. I know people that incorporate fasting into their programs, and they do so with me, and that's okay. So they don't eat anything, but then they eat regular meals the next day. The timing of the meals does not matter. How much you're taking in actually matters at the end of the day. So that's number 8. Number 9 and number 10. Listen up. These are important. Is fasting, this kind of plays off of number 8. Is fasting a good way to cut calories? Now, I did a whole video on that earlier. Fasting is a method to reduce the amount of calories. Is it really a good way as far as a long-term approach? And my answer is no. It isn't something that necessarily, it isn't going to be something you're probably going to sustain on a long-term basis. There are some, like I just mentioned before, who do better with it. But if you're just trying to lose weight and you think that fasting is going to be the thing that helps you do it, then honestly, that's just a tactic. That's just one tool in the spectrum of everything you need to have in order to lose weight. So that's number 9. Is it a good way to cut out calories? You can reduce that, but it isn't a long-term solution for it. So that's number 9. Number 10, will I lose weight by eating organic? Is organic the way to go? You know, I heard organic is really the best way. I know it's, you know, there's no hormones in it. Is it really like that's the better way? To be honest with you, whether it's organic or not organic, if it's fresh produce, if you're taking in the same amount, it's going to have the same effect. Now, I don't know exactly what some of the other, and I can't even guarantee what's in an organic product. I would say is if you can, do the best you can to go organic, but I know it's not feasible for everybody. Is a cost factor to buying organic. It's gotten much better over the years. In fact, it's definitely changed over even the last 10 years. But to be honest with you, organic, just because you eat organic doesn't mean it's going to help you lose weight. Okay, again, it's specific to losing weight. Because there's still, if you need to take in 1,500 calories and you're taking in all these healthy foods and organic foods, but at the end of the day, it's 2,500 calories that you're consuming instead of 1,500, guess what? You're not going to lose weight. So again, this just be on the premise of weight loss. And back on here. Oh, there we are. So back to those 10. Those are 10 of the biggest questions that I hear. If you're just catching on now, go back and listen to it. I will save it. Coach Mark here with just a helpful lesson for today. I hope it found you well. I hope your week is going awesome. If you're trying to lose weight, go back and listen to these. If it's helpful for you and you find it helpful, all I ask you to do is just share. Listen, if you want to get in touch with me to find out more about the Lean Body Breakthrough Coaching Program, basically we can hop on a quick 10-minute call. I have an amazing program going on right now, specifically during this time, some special rates. Reach out if you want to hear more about them. Take care and God bless.